Say it again, say it again, say it again. What's going on? It feels so good to be back. I know last week, we did our fantasy football thing, but that's what we do, but that ain't what we do, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we do right here. So it feels good to be back. Some of the fellas, they on CPT time tonight, but they will be here eventually. All right. So, what's going on with you, Chuck?
Chilling, brother, man. What's going on with you?
I know we halfway through we kind of halfway through the week. Hump day tomorrow.
Right.
Good week so far.
Yeah, I can't complain. I had an early week. Had a couple of days off for the weekend.
Oh yeah, it must be. You celebrated your 60th.
Here we go.
High school reunion. Was it 60? My fault. It ain't 60. No, you know what? I don't want no problems, man. Your wife already threatened me on Facebook. Let me make sure we put that on the record, ladies and gentlemen. If something happened to me, you know what happened. Nah, I'm just messing around. But Washington getting their revenge on Thursday. Hey, nephew, we need you on the show next week. You the perfect person to pop up. I'm going to hit your mom up. We need you on the show next week, man. Hopefully, Washington do get their revenge so you can tell us about it next week. If not, you can come in here and you can tell us about that next week.
Indeed.
But, oh, yeah. So, look, man, since, like I said, we're waiting on the fellas until we get into anything, but we're going to go ahead and get these Chuck choices out the way. We're bringing it back. I know we ain't done it probably in about 6 weeks, a month, something crazy, right?
Yeah, something like that.
So we got the football edition.
I'm nervous about football the way I did on that what's the name, boy. I might be in trouble. Hey, about 7 losses.
Hey, my man Ray Lynn hit me up. he said, dang man, I think I'm looking at this wrong. I said, what's up, bro? He said, well, I see some people on here say they got 10 right. I'm like, no, Ray Lynn. The 10 means that's how many games they got wrong.
Wrong. Facts.
Yeah. So, all right. So, first game, Giants versus Washington. That's what nephew was just talking about. But the Giants versus Washington, both teams is 0-1. Giants kind of disappointing last week. Washington, I don't know.
Yeah. NFC, shoot, who knows? I'm gonna go
NFC least. Oh, you got that Panthers flag out there. What's up, bro?
I'm gonna go Giants, man. I'm gonna go
Giants. Avery would be happy.
I know. I'm gonna say that while I'm glad he ain't on here yet.
Happy to know that you picked the Giants, right?
Gotta hit them lips.
Hey, look, nephew. Why Aaron Rodgers had to lose on purpose? Why you can't give Jameis Winston some props, man?
You rough, boy.
Give Jameis Winston a little bit of props, man. Dang. I said about Aaron Rodgers, man.
Even if Aaron did play good, the way he played, I don't think it would matter.
I know, right? All right, Bills versus Dolphins. Little home cooking.
Oh, you whack. I know why you gave me that game. I see if I'm pick with my heart.
I mean, in your defense, Miami looked all right last week. Bills looked terrible, just like Green Bay.
Yeah. I'm gonna rock with my boys.
Dolphins.
Go with my heart. Yeah, I'm gonna go Dolphins.
Keep that same energy on the pool sheet. I'm just saying. we got what we used to, back in the 70s. This game I'm about to give you now would have been a great game. The Oakland Raiders. That's how John Madden used to say it. The Oakland Raiders versus the Pittsburgh Steelers.
I like that one.
Oh, come on now, nephew.
I'm gonna go Pittsburgh. I'm going Pittsburgh.
Nephew drinking that Kool-Aid, boy. I don't know what he's talking about. He tripping tonight.
He said Aaron Rodgers is one of the worst QBs in the NFL. Good gracious.
I think he's saying based on. I'm assuming, I don't like to assume. I think he's saying based off his performance last week.
Look, I normally got your back, bro. You can't come over here talking like you talk like this next week. Hey, boy. I don't know.
All right. Titans versus Seahawks.
Go Seahawks.
Them Seahawks. I know Titans look good last week. Oh, both teams did. I think. No, they did. My fault. Seahawks look good last week. Let me pull it.
I don't know what was going on with the Titans, bro. I couldn't believe it.
I don't think nobody knows what's going on with some of these teams. Right. I mean, I'm not surprised that they lost. I'm just surprised that they got whooped.
How they lost, right?
Yeah, they just got whooped, man. Like, dang.
Facts.
I guess a few teams, you like the Giants.
Yeah.
But
man, with them, man, it's crazy. I know I hope we ain't skipping ahead, but with them, is that something about that turnover, bro? It always happens, and the whole game changes. It never fails. Never fail.
Yeah, I think that. Yeah, I got you on that. Last game is I told you Tyrus picked it. I thought, hey, look, man, I'm gonna be real. I think I picked the
Pick who?
I picked the Eagles.
Oh, okay.
If you go back and look at go back and look at E and them posts, I picked the Eagles. I think I was one of the few people that did. I think me and Eric was probably the only two people that picked them because I've been saying this. It's been what's going on, James? I've been saying this about two teams. I didn't feel like the Eagles was going. I think a lot of people thought the Eagles was going to be. Well, I'm gonna say three things. A lot of people thought the Eagles was going to be terrible this year. I never thought that. A lot of people thought New Orleans Saints was just going to fall off a cliff. I never thought that. And a lot of people thought that Jacksonville was going to be so much better than last year. I never thought that either. I just want to say those three things. And the last game is Vikings versus Cardinals.
That's a good one too. Or Cardinals.
Yeah, man, I agree with nephew. Kyler Murray had a great game.
Minnesota just seems to find a way to lose, bro. Jesus Christ.
And we can't blame it. I see you tagged me in something earlier. You got jokes, boy. Third cousin, twice removed. You see that?
Yeah.
Now, you can't blame it on Kirk Cousins either.
At all. Sure can.
Oh boy, fumbled.
Yep.
Dalvin Cook fumbled. Supposed to be one of the best running backs in the NFL. I gotta stop listening to these so-called experts, man. Every time I listen to these experts, boy, I make a mistake. All right, what's going on with you, James? How was your week so far, man?
That's all right, man. A little hectic, taking the kids to soccer practice, volleyball practice. So,
and what's that movie? When he be having all of them in the minivan.
Yeah, man.
All right. So look, since you're here, man, that segues perfectly into what we want to talk about. So we're going to discuss the NFL week 1. That's the big topic this week. But the main things. No, I didn't pick no man. I ain't never picked no Falcons, man. Heck no. I ain't picked no Falcons. They terrible. But I mean, that's like us bragging about beating Detroit, Jared. That ain't saying much. But so we want to talk about our team. This first thing we want to talk about is our team because we talk about our teams a lot. James, how did you feel? I know me and you talked about this, but how did you feel about y'all Thursday night game? Because y'all had the first game of the season. How did you feel about it?
I felt pretty good. I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't think Dak Prescott was gonna play as good as he did. He really came out there and he really performed. And also the coach, I like that game plan because Tampa Bay front seven was stout and their secondary was a little banged up. So I like the game plan to get him throwing and stuff, but I still didn't think he was gonna play that good. Our defense, it was pretty decent. We did get some turnovers. We had 4 turnovers, but one of them was at the goal line. So we still was giving up plays and stuff, but I think we played pretty good. I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't think the game was gonna be that close. I thought we was gonna lose by more, but it surprised me. So I like the direction we're going. We just need to, our defense, tighten up on our defense. But yeah.
All right. So Avery, what's going on, man? First, I want to say,
hey, what's up, family? What's going on, man?
What's going on? First, I want to say good evening to you. How's your week so far?
Been good and tired, but hey, I'm still here, man.
The show,
here.
As they say in Western, the show business, the show must go on.
Go on. You right, brother. You right.
It goes on most definitely. So Chuck, y'all won. What was it, 17-16, something like that? Right? 17-16.
Mm-hmm.
Was you able to watch the game?
I watched it.
I watched it. How'd you feel about it?
I mean, of course, I'm happy we won, but I still think we have some of the same issues to get right. I just think somehow we need to be more explosive. Right now, I mean, the last year and our defense, special teams, been winning for us. We come up big on the defensive end. We need more explosiveness on the offensive end, whether it's the running game, whether it's Tua, whatever it is, because we get leads against a lot of people, and then the game ends up like it was. Your defense got to bail you out and get that stop. So Like I said, I like where we are. Finally, of course, we're not no Super Bowl contender, but at least I can say we're in the conversation of good teams again. So
Hey, LB got something to say to you, Avery.
I'll take that hat off. but I mean, I'm good right now. I'm good. I like the direction we're going. I think that's the only thing we're missing. We don't have no explosiveness offensively, but everything else, I'm satisfied. I'm good.
So
Yeah.
do you think once the young boy y'all got, who's the young cat y'all got?
Huh?
So the rookie wide receiver y'all got, you think he'll fix that issue eventually?
So Waddle?
Waddle, yeah.
I hope so. But like I said, I want Tua to now, instead of being critical on him, what I want from him is to take more risk. Like Avery used to say about Lamar. Sometimes you got to take the risk. Sometimes you got to take a risk.
And that.
Air it out sometime, So, but I think Waddle can do some damage. Just find out how to get him right in the system.
So Avery, y'all lost. I didn't expect y'all to lose. I think I picked y'all.
I did too.
Yeah.
And I probably watched more of your game. I watched that game and I watched a couple other games. How'd you feel about it, Avery? What do you think is anything I need to work on specifically? Or what's up?
First, we got to see what Sagar can do. I know he's not healthy. We really didn't run the football. Even I know he said about Zeke, Dallas really didn't run the football. They threw the ball 62 times.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, right. I think Danny Dimes threw it 40 sometimes. So we're not running the football. Our offensive line is trash. He's still fumbling the football. Sterling Shepard played well.
Yeah.
Now Galladay, them big catches. Oh man, I was like, whoa. Yeah. So I think we got weapons on our side. If Ingram can ever stay healthy, I would be all right. We got to worry about Saquon, but I right now I just don't see him being our quarterback. I really don't. He can't hold on to the football.
So who's your backup?
I don't forget. I don't care. I mean, I really don't care. Like, for real.
What if the backup's worse than the starter?
No, I'm talking about future. I'm not.
You saying down the road?
Yeah, down the road. I get it. I mean, yeah, the backup's worse than the starter. Otherwise, he'd be the starter. Let's just call it what it is. But our old line is terrible. I wasn't expecting our defense. I wasn't expecting our defense to. Teddy Bridgewater took, I think in the third quarter, took 10 minutes to get the score. He took the whole third quarter. He dinked and dunked all over. He got big third downs, fourth downs. They ran the football, and what broke our back was a 70-yard run by Melvin Gordon. So our defense didn't play well. I mean, we had stops, and then when he got to the second, when we gave up that touchdown off of that turnover, and then they got the ball back and they scored again, I knew we were in trouble because we're not a come behind team. So Danny Jones, he got to do something. He ain't no damn dimes. He pennies right now. I mean, this is ridiculous, bro. I'm sorry, man. I know we ain't, yeah, but I like Cam, and I'm a Cam supporter. I just don't think I would love to see Cam.
Cam is bigger than this person's name down here. I mean, Cam is better than that person.
Yes. No, I agree. But I'd rather see Cam in Washington. I think their team is more tool to win.
You don't like Heineke?
I like Heineke, but I think Washington's trying to make a playoff push. And I like Heineke, and he made some good plays in there. But I think if they get Cam, they got a nice gift. That helps Gibson open up the running game. They got nice receivers. They still got a good tight end. I mean, and their defense, their defense is going to come back around. I ain't sweating that. So I think Cam should go there. For us, I just think we need to we'll see the next 5 games. If we go on 5-1-4, it's time to turn the clock.
Right.
It's just that simple. And piggyback off of you, Charles, before I let Charles keep going on this, I like Waddle. I do. Mm-hmm. Hopefully that he can be one of your receivers that stay healthy.
Right.
If you get a healthy receiver, that will help too. Right. Now, Devontae Parker, he played well when he got the football. He looked nice, but he doesn't stay on the field.
Right.
But if Waddle can stay on the field, he'll be fine.
That's real.
What is Hugh talking about?
Hey, how you know my video of you accepting the marriage proposal? What?
I don't know. I ain't seen no video call. He did tag me in something. I don't know what he tagged me, but he tagged me, so I didn't look at it yet.
I ain't gonna lie, we get tagged in so much, man. Stuff, like there's a lot of times I go back and I look at stuff and I'm like, dang, this is on my you know what I'm saying? So
and, one thing, James, y'all look good, man. Y'all look real good. Y'all surprised me. Y'all slow down Tampa. Dak, like I've been saying for years, Dak needs to take risks. And if he continue to play like that, y'all gonna be fine. He'll be worth that 4 years, 160. So
yeah, we just we left opportunity out there. Once we got the ball downfield, we put a lot of field goals up, missed a couple, but we got to score them touchdowns to beat teams like that.
But y'all should have beat them. If Zerline had made them too, he missed the extra point, missed that big field goal. If y'all had it, y'all should have beat them.
But you got to think. Also, we got to turn over at the goal line. Yeah. If they don't win in the score,
they would win the score. I give you the time.
Yeah. Hey, what's going on, Josh? Hope you feel better, man. You know, I seen you was in the hospital yesterday or today. So hopefully you feel better, man. You know, I won't put my man business out there, but I just hope you feel better. Shout out to him. Yeah, watching the show. So as far as we go, I didn't really watch the game. You know, I know we was up big, so I wasn't really interested in watching it. And the next thing I know, we ain't up so big.
I don't know what happened, bro.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. Like we injuries again.
Let me ask you a question. About your team. Is it over for Raheem? Is it over?
I think so, man. Torn ACL. Same thing with Verrett. He was on a 1-year deal. Torn ACL. I don't know, man. I don't at this point. You get with us. Mm-hmm. We get production out of everybody we put back there. You know what I'm saying?
I think y'all need to draft a running back.
I mean, right now, old boy rushed for over 100 yards last week.
Yeah, he did.
Williams.
Mitchell.
I get it. Mitchell. But I still think y'all don't prioritize the running back. Hey, not in the early rounds. What round y'all drafting? Third?
I mean,
I get Shanahan. The Shanahans know how to make.
But what I'm saying is, when we was in it's outside of Clinton Portis. That whole time they had the little run in Denver.
Terrell David. Sixth round. Terrell David. Sixth round. I give you saying. I give you saying.
None of them guys are big names though.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? So it may.
I give you saying.
The type of scheme they run. I mean, it really don't matter who you have back there.
But y'all don't have nobody. Y'all issue is all your running backs get hurt every year. I mean, that's just called. I mean, I would go out there, a young guy, and see what happens. Go in the first and second round. At least try.
The way it looks, whoever they draft gonna get hurt too.
I mean, I gotta give you that. I mean, he's right.
Disrespectful right now. He very. Hey, look, he just mad.
No, look, I like y'all running backs. I rock with y'all running backs.
Look, he upset because he got Raheem Mostert on his fantasy team.
Saying, that's y'all curse. To me, that's y'all
kryptonite. Yeah,
y'all have running backs back there. Y'all legit.
Man, Chris is in. He talking about need some work like that Dallas secondary, man. I'm just saying. I can't call the kettle black. All right, but like I say, it is what it is. But some of the things I noticed, and we're going to biggest surprises and biggest disappointments. I know for me, I kind of talked up Minnesota's offense a lot during the offseason. First Cousins. Well, yeah, third cousin, twice removed, whatever.
10th cousins.
Yeah, I know, right? But he one thing was he played good Sunday. It wasn't necessarily his fault. Dalvin Cook fumbled. I mean, I know they probably could have did some things better prior to that. I didn't see that Green Bay situation coming. I don't know, man. That's just.
Hey, hold on, Ty. Hey, they asked me tonight, was Aaron Rodgers there?
Nobody there.
Nah, I'm asking for Aaron Rodgers. Was he there? I think he was still in green. That had to be his stunt devil, bro.
Oh, talking about the State Farm commercial?
Yeah. That was a rock. Because you've never seen Rodgers throw no pitch like that in the red zone.
I mean, I seen him play like that. I seen him play bad like that against us.
I've never seen him play bad like that.
Not like that. It was a different bad, man. Come on.
He did it last year against Tampa Bay when Devontae Adams first came back. He threw them 3 picks in the game. He did it last year. He has one game early every season where he does it.
I'll take the Tampa Bay, not the Saints, bro. I'm sorry.
But that game and another game, that Texans and Jaguars game, I mean, I ain't think Jaguars is going to be much better, but heck, I ain't think they was going to be that terrible.
Y'all think Urban Meyer going to USC?
Yeah, that's one thing I was going to talk about. Later,
USC trying to get what's the name?
They're trying to get a dude out of Cincinnati.
Benjamin. They're trying to get Benjamin.
They're trying to get the Cincinnati. They're trying to get the Cincinnati head coach too. They got, and they're trying to get the Oregon head coach. They're trying to get everybody. Heck, that's just.
Well, getting Oregon coach.
I go to USC as a coach. That's USC, bro.
I don't know, but last couple
I don't know. I mean, you can't Oregon, USC. What's the difference?
But the last two people that have been there, they've been up out of there in 2 years.
Yeah, I don't know about that because Oregon just got the same facility as USC, bro. They Nike, so I mean, and recruits are not going to USC. Let's call it what it is.
They can if the right person out there recruiting, they will.
Bro, they lost 5 top 5 5-star quarterbacks out the state. They're not going to USC.
They got to keep it in state.
I don't know, Avery. Like I told somebody last night, the one thing it's hard to say about the recruiting stuff because for a while Alabama was not getting the top prospects until Saban got there.
Facts.
Because I don't. The whole time I was growing up, I don't remember Alabama being good at all.
They were good in the 90s.
They was good in the 90s. Yeah,
they was good, like winning like they winning now.
Well, I think the bowl system is a little different, so it helps Saban because in the 90s they were voting who the national championship was, the national champion. Like we had a Michigan and I think Nebraska. One of them two won a cold national championship in '97. So I think it's more beneficial for him. So.
Gotcha. So and then my last thing was my last game was that Titans game. I mean, I expected to be a better game than that. I didn't think they were just gonna get. Hey, they got smacked up. What you got, Chuck? Your biggest surprise? What's your biggest disappointment?
I mean, I'm gonna piggyback off James. My biggest surprise was that. There's no way I thought he would have been that good. Coming off that leg, coming off a broken leg. So that was like I was impressed. Like to me, he looked better than he did before he broke. That's just me. I think he looked better myself. But so that was a big thing. Of course, you mentioned the way Green Bay lost. I think that's about a shock to everybody. I actually was surprised how. Not that he played great. I mean, he did play great, but the way Jameis Winston played, I didn't see him playing that well. I knew he would play good, but he played amazing. Like that was amazing. If he plays like that all year, whew. But so I didn't see him playing that well. I thought he would do good because of course the Saints need a throwing quarterback, like somebody explosive. That's all they was missing when Drew Brees, he got older. So if he can keep that up, they're gonna be trouble. And it was one more game that I had Tennessee. The way Tennessee lost, I didn't see that either. I think Tyrus just brought it up, so I'm piggybacking off that. So those were some of the games that just surprised me. But yeah, those are my biggest surprises. Disappointments. I ain't really have no disappointments. I was happy my team won, so everything else I ain't really care. But I ain't really have no disappointments besides Green Bay because I love Aaron Rodgers, but so that hurt. But other than that, I'm good.
All right, and so to back up what I said, Chris, since obviously you can't hear very well.
I know exactly what you're about to say.
I said when I was growing up, I'm 35 now. So when was I growing up, Chris? Probably in the late 90s, correct? Let's see, 97, 4-7, career over. 98, 7-5, not very good.
Nah, they weren't that good. No,
that's when they had okay, 10-3. I'll give you that. 2000, 3-8. 2001, 7-5. 2002, 10-3. 2003, 4-9. 6-6. 10-2. 6-7. 7-6.
Yeah.
No, but he said I don't understand his point by saying where you've been in the last 12 years. What you said was correct. Saban's got there. You said it correct.
That's exactly what I said.
Right. I know exactly what you said.
I don't get what he's saying. I think Saban probably got there probably 08. 08, 07.
Yeah, something around there.
And that's when you start seeing 12-2, 14-0, 13-3, 12-1, 13-1. That's when it started going crazy. But before that, they wasn't doing very good.
Right.
It was early 90s. I think the early 90s they got a national championship, something like that.
Yeah, I think 92 like they were 13-0.
I think they were on the national championship that year.
Yeah. So that's probably what he's talking about. But like I said, when I was 49ers losing to the Eagles, what'd we do? Wow. I doubt that very seriously, but whatever. All right, go ahead, Avery.
So I'm gonna see if Avery bring it up.
Go ahead.
That's why I said no. I'm gonna see if Avery bring it up. I'm waiting after Avery talk. If he don't say it, then I'll bring it up. But I feel like it's coming. I'm gonna leave it alone.
I don't know. I got a lot. I'm surprised that number one because I'm surprised that Chandler Jones made the whole Tennessee Titans offensive line look like stepchildren, bro. I watched that game because I got to hold that because I got to hold that one. Okay.
Hold that one.
Yeah, I got to hold that one. I am surprised that Jalen Hurts, you said his game is hot trash. He went to hot Atlanta and got some lemon pepper Lou wings and dragged it all over Atlanta, bro. He went downtown Atlanta, he went to Decatur, he went everywhere. He went all over Georgia and dragged the Falcons. I'm not surprised by the Colts. Colts are the Colts. You have Carson Wentz. My real biggest disappointment is this, man. Why did Urban Meyer even come to NFL?
He should have. His behind keep getting in trouble. Keep getting in trouble in the daggone.
I'll think to say he's just messing up Sunshine, man. He gonna mess up Sunshine.
I mean, did you see the game, bro? Like, you went to Houston. They are shambles. They mentioned one of the top 5 quarterbacks in the league, and they dragged y'all. Man, I don't see him win no games, but I'm at the. I think I didn't say 2-1 something. The way they play.
I don't know. I can go back and find it though.
I think it's 1 or 2, maybe 3 or 4. I don't know, but right now, where I seen them play, they may be over 17, bro. They may set the record, but that's it. And then I'm not surprised about Minnesota. Kirk Cousins, Minnesota. It is what it is.
Oh, I'm disappointed.
I don't know what you got. And when you say it, I'm probably gonna laugh.
You are. How in the world? James, you want to go first before I say what I'm saying?
I said my biggest surprise was I would say with Aaron Rodgers. I didn't see that coming. That's even though he didn't do all that in all season. That's Aaron Rodgers. Like I would have never expected that. Everything else is pretty much, Kyler Murray. He was doing stuff like that the year before last year. He was
Jesus.
Yeah, so he's on and off with that. He can explode like that. So my biggest disappointment, I'm gonna say this. I ain't gonna front. The Giants. I thought it was gonna be better than what they did, man. Yeah, I did. I thought it was gonna win that game easy.
All right. I mean, I thought so too, bro. I'm a Giants fan. I thought so too.
Yeah,
when they scored at 10,
for real.
Come on, man.
I'm like,
come on, man.
Next time we go,
that kind of disappointing. Even though Sterling Shepard and they did their things on the outside and stuff, I still disappointed. I was like, well,
we got 2 shining stars, Sterling Shepard and Galladay.
Yeah,
Galladay played well. Once he got the football, he played well. There was some tough catches. Go ahead, Chuck.
I need Chicago Bears to get a line and put Justin Fields in.
I ain't with it. The Bears are the best. I ain't about to listen to it. I know, but I'm gonna say one. Now, go ahead, Chuck. Go ahead.
So,
go ahead.
You really gonna sit here and we talk about disappointments and surprises? You're not gonna give Josh Allen the smoke? That's what I was waiting on. You've been Josh Allen whack. He trash.
I forgot. Listen. No. I forgot all about that game. I really did because I didn't watch it none. I didn't see the score. I watched a little bit, but the way, Allen. Don't worry. At the end of the year, I'll get him. If he, and you know me, I will. Don't worry, it will come back.
I was watching that Pittsburgh Buffalo game. I said, everybody text any minute now. It's coming. I said he about to say something. I
really wasn't watching it.
Oh,
it's Pittsburgh. Their defense travels.
Yeah.
They did
still though. Like
but they did exactly.
He dinking and dumping everywhere.
But the defense did what they're supposed to do. They made what? Josh Allen throw.
He threw 51 times.
They made him throw. They said you're not gonna get out of the pocket. He threw.
Yeah.
And they said beat us with that.
And the one thing I agree with you, what you were saying last year, the way Pittsburgh beat them is if you stop Diggs, bro, it's a wrap. Like it's a wrap.
I don't think Diggs was 100% though.
No, I mean I'm just they still took him out the game.
But next week we gonna do a next week. I'm gonna hold it for next week. I'll tell y'all in the chat. I got something I want y'all to think about. I got y'all. Go ahead.
It seemed like they kept everything in front of them. Pittsburgh defense. I'm just looking at the stats. Like I hadn't watched the game. Diggs had 9 catches, but only for 69 yards.
Right.
They had 8 catches, 60 yards. So
they didn't blitz none. They did not blitz.
Well, what's the name had a monster day too? Dude just got paid.
Yeah. He was slapping. But they stayed at 4 and they kept the other 7. That's all they did. And they said you're gonna throw. They have no running game. Buffalo's running game is trash.
Yeah.
All they do is throw the Diggs, and you got Emmanuel Sanders. That's it. You don't have no tight end. You don't use the tight end and use your athleticism. You're not still accurate. You just have a big arm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you got hot last year. Cool. I'm glad you got your money. 6 years, 256. I would have took it too. But you justified that we wait on Lamar Jackson, and I'm not a big Baker Mayfield fan, but heck, he was only a couple plays away from going to the AFC Championship game himself.
Yeah.
And he played well. He just had one bad throw, but he played well against Kansas City.
And big ups to the Raiders too. That was a great game last night.
Lamar gave that game away.
He did, but it was a great game though. So I got to get him a shout out.
My thing is this.
They should have won it before that though, Avery. The miss,
bro.
The Raiders they should have won it the other time.
They threw a pick, but guess what, bro? They shouldn't have even got to that.
Right,
Lamar fumbled. The game would have been over. Lamar had that drive to put him on 3 score. It would have been over. There's no way. The Raiders got lucky. Go ahead, Tyler. I'm sorry. They got lucky.
Nah, I was going to say it. Go ahead.
That is a monster. Oh, I told you, I'm mad. I'm still pissed by you. I should have picked him first, then went back to receiver. That's my fault. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Tyler. Go ahead, Tyler.
Nah, I was about to say the only reason why I didn't really give Allen no smoke is because, man, he wanted to. There's a couple QBs had bad opening days. And sometimes you just don't know what the reason is. Sometimes it could be, a lot of his receivers, his whole receiver room for the most part was strapped down with COVID. It was because none of them I think are vaccinated. So, every time somebody
the whole receiver room.
That's why I said, Diggs was questionable up until Saturday. So that's why I said I don't think he was 100% because they ain't been able to practice. Cole Beasley, the whole Cole Beasley where they had the trainer.
He didn't have the mask on. I remember.
And then Cole Beasley ended up having to get set for a while. So it could be time, and it could be a lot of different things. I know I'm not making up excuses. I'm just saying they didn't play very well. I know Aaron Rodgers. We didn't see from the Titans what we thought we was going to see from that offense.
Matt Ryan go?
Bro, they didn't. I had Calvin Ridley and I had Pitts, and neither one of them did jack. I think
man. Yeah, I got Ridley in both my leagues. Man, they need to send him back to Boston College, bro. God,
I think that little team, him, Cam Newton, all them boys, Drew Brees. I think that little NFC, NFC East, NFC South. They got all them boys gone.
But when I watched the game, I don't think that game plan was that good either. It was. I'm not blaming all Matt Ryan on that. Like it wasn't like he was throwing picks all over the daggone field. But he wasn't. They weren't getting completions. They weren't getting on the field. Right. Defense is terrible. Like really, their defense.
But it's been terrible though.
Yeah, I know. Correct. But Jalen Hurts was doing anything he wanted to, anytime, anywhere. So, go ahead.
But this is my issue, and I said this last year. The Eagles' defense is not that bad. Now their secondary is not good.
Right.
But the front seven is pretty good. Yeah. They have one of the better front sevens in the NFL. Now the issue is those guys. Some of those guys are a little older.
Fletcher Cox still there, right?
Yeah, he's still there. But I'm saying, he's not as young as he was when they won the Super Bowl. 4 years ago, 3-4 years ago, something like that.
Something like that. Yeah.
So he's not the same. He's not as. But he's getting a little older. So some of those guys were hurt last year. But the front seven is good to me. It's just that the secondary is. Outside of Slade, the rest of the secondary and Slade is
Slade's yeah. I ain't about to hype him up like that. Yeah,
I ain't gonna hype him up, but he's looks good compared to those other guys.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? About the Browns and Kansas City game.
It was a good game. That was a good game.
I thought the Browns had him, honestly.
That's actually what I expected, to be honest with you.
Browns let him off the hook. Somebody gonna get him home. Mahomes love coming back.
That's what I was thinking. That's what I was saying too.
Somebody gonna catch him, bro.
Yeah,
that's what. But remember, Avery, that's what hurt everybody in the Super Bowl. Because remember, they went down and everybody thought they was gonna come back at some point.
I don't think that would hurt him in the Super Bowl.
The Super Bowl was different though.
That was different.
It was different. But when they went down,
most people
didn't panic.
Yeah,
they thought at some point, they're gonna make a run. They never made one.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah. My thing is, if they didn't panic, they don't know football, bro. All his O-line hurt. He hurt. So if you really thought he was coming back from that,
Chuck, how many years before the whole
I have to agree with Tyrus on that
in the playoffs?
How many times I get it because we think but they were hurt.
And that year in the playoffs, he came back every single game.
Yeah, they were. But I get Chuck. Tyrus is right.
After that year, they did it too.
Right. Yeah, but Tyrus is right. We all thought they were coming back. But you're right. Also, you're like it wasn't just that because I think everybody agreed. If he had his line, I think the Super Bowl was a little different.
But I don't even think it's coming back. I just thought they was gonna make somewhat of a run.
I thought they were coming back.
They just never really did nothing.
No, I thought they were coming back. I'm sorry. I went on a run.
Yeah, I thought they were gonna, score a couple touchdowns.
But you're right, Chuck. Though. We were looking at it different. We should have been looking at it like you're like.
I'm with you on that.
I said, wow. I said, okay. I said, Mahomes. You know what I mean? That's just like when the team go up on Jordan. You like, all right. You know what I'm saying? They up, but he gonna do something.
Right.
He gonna start putting that thing in the hole.
But see, Jordan always had Pippen. So I mean, he always had somebody.
He tapped out. Hey, remember he tapped out that one game. My head.
I was say to give him some credit, bro. He tried. One went on Tyreek Hill helmet.
Nice.
Another, like he tried. Now
he did.
I mean, I don't think none of us disagree there. It wasn't like he played bad. You know what I'm saying? But I just, at some point you like, all right.
Especially when he did that Superman throw. Bro, when he went like this and caught it like this and went under.
Yeah. I said, the NFC West, AFC West, no teams lost out of there?
None.
Nope.
You said the NFC what?
NFC West.
No. You said the NFC best. You said it wrong.
Well, you give my credit. That's that.
That's a tough division.
We always said that, though.
Hey, real talk.
We always said that.
I can see all four getting in the playoffs, bro.
I don't think it'll happen, man.
I don't think so.
But I ain't gonna lie, it did look good to see Matt Stafford on a team where he can actually have an opportunity to win.
The Rams look good, bro. They look good.
Shoot, he got a defense. When you got a defense, he's never had a defense in Detroit.
And the way they was playing Ramsey, he was everywhere. I'm
he never had a lot of things.
Everywhere.
I know.
Never had competent front office in Detroit. Never had a good head coach in Detroit.
No. I said
never really. They did have old boy at one.
Jim Caldwell. They should have never fired him in the first daggone place.
Yeah. Right.
Trying to get Matt Patricia. They went to playoffs 2 out of his 3 years. Yeah. That was stupid.
Yeah. And James, if Henderson play like that, Lord have mercy.
Yeah. That Henderson crap out of here.
Hey, you call it what you want. He bought.
And then this joker Jared Cook finally wanted to show up, boy.
That's true.
Finally. All right, so this kind of brings me back to what Avery said in the beginning. Any coaches on is Urban Meyer? Well, we put it like this. I ain't really say coaches. Is Urban Meyer on the hot seat?
No.
What you think? You don't think so?
He's not, but he never should have been there.
Right.
That's.
No, I think you're on the hot seat to a certain extent.
I don't think he's on the hot seat. You know what, James? I'm gonna say he should have been there because nobody wanted to go to Jacksonville. Okay, let's just call it what it is. Just because you had Trevor Lawrence, that ain't attracting me to go to no Jacksonville. The front office is terrible. The defense is terrible. The offense is terrible. It's terrible. Okay?
Somebody took that Houston job,
bro. He been in the league 30 years. I know. I would have took it too.
But I'm saying, Avery, if you look at the two jobs, what job is more appealing?
Neither. Jacksonville.
The Jacksonville job is more appealing.
Hold on. I'll give you a third one. Eric Bieniemy, right? If he choose Houston, Jacksonville, or the offensive coordinator, the Chiefs, what you pick?
The Chiefs?
right, exactly. I'm just saying. Ain't no different. I bet you had an opportunity. Different. He said, nah, I don't want Houston. Nah, I'll stay. I'll stay. You're not ruining my career. You're not ruining my career with that.
But the question was, between the two, I'm taking Jacksonville before I'm taking Houston.
No, if I'm a coach, you're saying, because I'm hired somewhere. Yeah. I'm being realistic. Like, I'm somewhere as a coordinator, somewhere, right? Like, I'm a special team.
He could have been a college coach at UCF or something.
Now,
I'm saying, bro, I'm not
going
to that.
Situation is different. I'm taking Houston. That's what. If the Deshaun Watson situation is different, I'm taking.
Oh
Houston.
Yeah, of course. But coming into it, they knew that wasn't the case, though.
Right.
No, that's what I'm saying. But I'm a coordinator somewhere, or I'm a head college coach. Correct? I'm somewhere coaching.
So I'm not coordinator at the Detroit Lions.
Oh, I'm saying you can't get no worse. Now you got me. Hey, Ty. Now you got me. Now you got me thinking. Do I go to Houston? Detroit? Okay, now you got me thinking. Hey, but I got you, bro.
Let's be honest. If you were coordinator for the Detroit Lions, you're not getting hired nowhere.
And that's another surprise too. Real quick before you move on. Tyrod Taylor, bro, great first week.
Yeah, he always has great first 5 weeks.
Why is that a surprise though?
He does it every time.
They just bench him at the get hurt, or they bench him.
Houston ain't really got nothing.
But I'm saying
they got Brandon Cooks.
Okay, they ain't really got nothing.
They got Mike Ingram.
Again,
they got a lot of running. Hey, look, they got a lot of running backs.
He just bringing out big names.
Oh,
I
did. I was trying to help him out, man. Come on, man.
Nah, but I'm saying Tyrod. I think Tyrod's talent never been in question. He got some bad luck, man. Like
he never had a legit opportunity. I agree with that.
The punctured lung. And then
Cleveland.
Yeah, Cleveland being behind being in front of Baker Mayfield. They already want Baker to start. So
I think he was the starter in Baltimore, if I'm not mistaken.
At one point, I
think he was a starter in Buffalo. Yes,
Buffalo. Yeah.
I don't know what happened in Buffalo, to be honest with you.
So they happened to Ryan Fitzpatrick. He was playing well, and then he wanted to pay him that money.
So is there any other coaches? Well, besides I think what's his name's on the hot seat. Anybody else?
I think my GM is on the hot seat. Like if he don't get it done, if we don't at least get 10-7, bro, he's out of there. If we don't have improvement with Daniel Jones, he got to go. He got to go. And then I wouldn't be shocked, Joe Judge. I wouldn't be shocked to clear the whole thing out and just start over.
So
new GM, coach, quarterback. Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked. I like Joe Judge. I don't think it's him. I think it's more of the players that they drafted and we just can't stay healthy and we just trash. It's just that simple.
But that's the thing. I ain't gonna lie, man. I think that's the hardest part about being a coach in some of these major sports teams. If you don't get a say so in the personnel,
yeah, right.
I couldn't do it.
Joe Judge was a special team coordinator, bro. That's what he was. To me, he was like a placeholder. I think he's doing better than I thought he was going to do. You know what I mean? But I really don't. Matt Nagy's on the hot seat. Everybody agree with that?
Matt Nagy. Oh yeah.
For Chicago.
He bad.
What about now? I'm gonna ask you.
He shouldn't.
My point is that's what I was about to say. I agree, James. He shouldn't.
So what about Mike McCarthy? If y'all don't do what y'all supposed to do, what do you think, James?
He got probably be gone. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they love black.
Oh, and
certain organizations.
But y'all ain't got to blame the coaches yet.
Yeah.
No, but Charles,
I'm talking in Dallas situation. It ain't been the coach, but not to me. To me, they've had the same situation where every coach. It hasn't been the coaches. It's been the same thing through the last.
So what is it then?
Jerry Jones.
The players.
Well, you can't fire the owner.
The defense.
I think it's Jerry Jones.
It's Jerry Jones.
I think it's Jerry Jones.
You can't fire the owner.
You can't fire the owner, but I think it's Jerry Jones.
Yeah.
No, I'm being serious. He's the only person that's been there.
I get it. He's annoying.
He's the one that really is the GM. He brings it in as a player.
He's GM. Mm-hmm.
Name one player that you feel like he's drafted well in the last 25 years. You probably get a couple, defensively.
Defensively.
Now, you know what?
Defensively, who is he say? Oh, yeah. He was there for 15 years or 10 years. Swagoo, he was there 8 years.
Yeah,
I'm just naming somebody.
I'm trying to think. I'm with you on defense wise. Yeah.
You let your dude go to Miami. You should have paid
Jones.
Him. Yes.
Man, I'm surprised y'all ain't mentioned Sam.
I ain't
Darnold,
like Jones,
man.
but now I like Jones.
Sam Darnold.
You talking about hot seat? You just talking about hot seat in general,
I'm
right?
saying playing good earlier. I'm kind of backtracking a little bit. Like he had a.
A
lot of people said he was terrible.
I didn't think he was terrible.
He ain't play great though.
He didn't play bad.
I think Zach Wilson and Jones both played good for rookie quarterbacks. So
24, 35, 279 yards, 1 touchdown, no interceptions. That's not bad.
And it's the Jets.
The Jets, yeah.
I mean, it's but Robert Saleh. I mean,
they still barely won the game.
Yeah.
They barely won the game. That's facts. I can't. I think one. We're gonna go player coach. I think one person on the hot seat, and I have to. I think Tua. If Tua don't show something.
Don't get him started on the soapbox.
No, I'm being real. I'm a Tua supporter
on the soapbox, bro.
But if he doesn't, it's gonna be a lot of different quarterbacks around here.
Well, you gotta think about it. If this what's the name works out, I think he's in trouble. I really do. I think we got a shot. If somehow this Watson thing work out, I think he's in trouble.
Oh, it's over. You gotta pull that trigger. You gotta pull that trigger.
You gotta pull that.
If it works, I think we're the number one candidate to get him. I think.
Oh, you got to pull that.
Yeah, you
no
pull
doubt
that.
about it. You got to pull that. That's no question.
You pull that. You change the landscape of your division right there.
Yeah, and I think Kingsbury is on the hot seat too.
Yeah, I never understood. Now, this move I never understood to getting rid of Byron Jones. I never understood that.
No, I don't
never
understand
understood it.
I didn't like him, but then I like him because y'all right. Everybody's right.
Like, come on, man. Yeah. I know what you're saying. You're like, he ain't that good.
Yeah,
you lose, you're like,
I ain't better than everybody else.
So with hindsight being 2020, you think they should have picked Byron Jones over D-Law? Because I feel like that's what it came down to. I feel like it came down to D-Law, Byron Jones.
Man, look, let me tell you
Byron
something.
Jones tested off the change when he was in the combine. So that's why we got him.
I'd rather have the corner because you can always get pass rushers, especially in that draft. I think so. You can get a lot of pass rushers. That corner, he getting dusted
the
on.
corner position is more of a priority nowadays in the league.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to say this, it's less. It's more pass rushers than it is corners. Good
correct.
Corners. You don't want to say that.
Yeah, right. I mean, I know there's elite pass rushers. I get you. I agree. Like, but you just did not have no corner, no safety, nothing.
Yeah, it's tough out there.
All right, let me get to my what's cooking, man.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. This cooking stuff.
Hey, man, you. I mean, you the expert. You the cookologist, right?
Hey, I do a lot of cook. I can't cook right now, bro, but I'll be back cooking sometime. One of these days.
Softball field,
right?
Nah, we lost. We lost tonight.
Y'all
mean, how you? Now, can I ask the question? How you cook on the softball field, man?
How I cook on the softball field? I mean, you stroke, you glove. That's what I was doing tonight. But we were down like 18-4.
I heard your stroke game need a little work, man.
Man, please. I'm not gonna. I know this is a family show. I'm not gonna. I got something I want to say. This is a family show.
All I heard was I said your stroke game.
I ain't even know.
Hey, this is a family show. I'm not gonna say what I want to say.
I just shook my head. I said, he opened. I said, he opened it.
All right. We got rid of Zeke and signed everyone else. That look like a Zeke. Hey, look, see my issue, Tyree, is that seems like a great idea right now, but at the time, I don't think nobody.
We got to thank Zeke first 4 years.
I don't think it's a great idea right now.
Right.
I mean, Tony Pollard played good the other night.
Like, he's not getting the ball. What you mean?
No, our whole game plan wasn't to run Zeke because that front seven was that legit.
Right.
That's why we came out passing like that.
But
now we'll see next game.
I disagree.
All right. So, what's cooking? Let me see. What we got cooking now? Somebody was getting cooked last night, but we'll talk about that a different day. All right. So I got Matt Stafford. 20 of 26, 321 yards, 3 touchdowns, 156 QB rating. Also got a little home cooking. Deebo Samuels, 9 catches, 189 yards, 1 touchdown. I would like to see more touchdowns, but whatever. Now, for what's not cooking.
You didn't get Winston no love?
Who?
Jameis.
Man, he threw for 189 yards,
man. You look at it.
Joker's still 5 touchdowns.
Joker's talking like he
threw a jet sweep in the front. That's a touchdown. You know how they throw it in front, like.
I mean, hey, 5 touchdowns, bro.
Hey, who said I was finished?
You were going to something.
That's a stat line, though, man.
All right, now what's not cooking?
He wants to get rid of that cooking. He's ready to pound that desk for not cooking. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
I've been going to anger management. So
no, you haven't, because you've been on 100 for the last week. You can't let Chuck go to reunion and you guys look at the mouth on the comment.
It's his 50th year, man.
Come on, man.
All right. What's not cooking? Trevor Lawrence. Yeah, you threw for 332 yards. Congratulations. Yeah, you threw 3 touchdowns. But you threw 3 picks and 28 of 51. That ain't cooking. That is not cooking at all. 70 QB rating, that's terrible.
We just got him out there, though, man.
But this is the thing. Everybody hyped him up. I'm like, dude, the weapons.
One game, Ty. Jesus.
God, he don't got nobody like that.
You always hyped up about that one burger, and we don't be saying nothing. I mean, geez.
Hey, at least it's 1 and not 5. But no, I'm just saying
the triple special.
No, because my issue is this: they pretty much had the same weapons last year.
Right.
Weapons ain't got no better. I mean, you got ETN, but he's out for the season. If I'm not mistaken, he's out for the season. So the weapons like not people act like the weapons like when you get a good quarterback, all of a sudden, the weapons. They're the same weapons. You still got them same. Hey, look, you still got them same.
I think it was more the quarterback. They have weapons.
You still got them same dusty black Air Force Ones on. Don't try to clean them up.
Because I think the Jets and I think the Patriots, they run a better game plan than Jacksonville. So
I ain't gonna lie, Zach Wilson ain't look too bad either. I'm just saying.
Yeah, so
shit, Joe Burrow didn't look bad either.
Oh yeah,
but we already knew that though. We already knew what he's capable of doing, Avery, because you know what I mean, just injuries. And now he got even more weapons. You got Chase.
And Chase, he out there dropsies. Chase gonna be a problem.
Well, yeah, Chase.
No, he didn't drop none this week. I'm just saying he was dropping a lot in the preseason.
I'm gonna be real with you. Chase could have been on what's cooking 5 catches, 101 yards.
It's beastly.
And then you got Higgins. Then you got Boyd. I mean, they got some way. I like Mixon. Mixon is somebody that's very underrated. So, and we appreciate you. We appreciate you, man. We try to do our best. All right, Avery, what you got, Avery? Career over, man. What you got?
I thought we were doing church. I thought we were doing church.
Well, if you got here on time.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
We did church choice. Would you like to hear his choices?
Yeah, sure. Because did we do the James non-knowledge?
Nah, don't do me the knowledge tonight.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm about to get him when basketball season come back around.
No, man. You can change the knowledge up, man. It don't have to be players, man. It can be something like, what year, what's the name, won a Super Bowl or something.
Oh, man.
You got the players in football, it's over, career over.
What was his choice? Yeah, I want to hear his choice. What was his choice before I give my career over?
All right, it was Giants versus Washington. He picked the Giants.
Thanks, Chuck. Thanks for support, man.
we'll see if you thanking him Thursday night. Bills versus Dolphins. He picked the Dolphins.
Good job. You guys stay with your team.
Raiders versus Steelers. He picked the Steelers.
That's gonna be a good one.
Titans versus the Seahawks. He picked the Seahawks, and Vikings versus the Cardinals. He picked the Cardinals.
Good picks.
I'd pick all those.
I tell you what, this is what we could do. Hold on one second, Avery.
Okay, cause I'm ready. Go ahead.
Yeah, hold on. This is what we're gonna do for James. We're gonna do an over/under, James. All right.
All right, go ahead.
Hold on. So Deebo Samuels had 189 yards last week.
He's not getting 189 yards this week.
No, let me finish. Dang. Will Deebo go over 100 yards this week?
Who they play?
Eagles.
I may start him in one of my league. Oof.
No, under.
I agree.
Under?
Yeah.
All right. Under. Okay. Okay, under. That means somebody else on our team because I'm not even sure. Ayuk by like
the game plan on y'all and probably try
Ayuk by like what's the name? I don't even think he showed up to the game.
Yeah, man. What is he injured? Because he has a question by him.
I don't know, man. All right, King Henry had 58 yards last week. King Henry.
That was crazy.
Looked more like Dutch Henry. Will King Henry go over or under 100 yards this week?
They play Seattle.
Seattle. Okay.
Their run defense ain't.
Yeah, I'm gonna say over.
They don't even that stout.
I'm gonna say over.
Well, they had one of the worst defenses in the league last year. All right. So you said pick that. All right, Josh Allen. Let me see. What's up with Josh Allen?
Avery boy.
Nah, I ain't gonna do Josh Allen. Got one more. Okay, you know what? I think I know that's what we're gonna do. Daniel Jones.
Oh Lord, he's so disrespectful.
Well,
He playing against Washington now.
They play against Washington. Daniel Jones. Will Daniel Jones have over or under 2 turnovers this week?
Woo. I'm gonna go. He's gonna fumble. I'm gonna go over.
Wow, over? That's the first one we disagree. I'm going under.
Oh, you gonna have over 2 turnovers? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going under.
Okay.
Look at Avery. He's depressed.
Yeah, don't put that plastic bag back over your head, bro. Don't do it. And you know, somebody. I'm gonna say this, and we're gonna go to Avery. this is something interesting. And somebody brought this up on, I don't know if it was Twitter, I don't know if it was Facebook. Like, I don't think it's talked about Tom Brady. Normally Tom Brady don't turn the ball over. I know he threw 2 picks Thursday night. A lot of people were saying if other quarterbacks would have put up similar stats, we'd be dogging them. I mean, even though they won, anybody?
I agree. I know what you're saying. I agree.
Because even in the what was it? What game was it? It wasn't a Super Bowl, was it?
We're not watching. I'll give you a prime.
The NFC Championship game and the Super Bowl.
He threw three picks.
And he looked terrible. He wasn't excellent in none of them games. Yep. Let's just get that clear. Okay, he was not great in none of them playoff games. Let's just get this clear. Okay,
but I tell you what,
they won.
I tell you what was cooking his receiving core.
Yeah, I ain't disputing, but he had a lot. No, his defense was cooking. He had a lot of short fields to help him look like he was cooking.
What them two linebackers, boy, them boys something else.
Okay.
Boy.
The whole linebackers.
Got you.
Yeah, he sure
all right.
did.
So Avery, what you got for me, man?
Man, the whole damn Tennessee Titan organization, bro. Career over Tennessee Titans, bro. When you let one grown man slap your whole offensive line off with 5 sacks, he dancing all over the daggone sword, and then you have the offensive lineman to say, man, he taught me a lot. I need to rethink about playing left tackle. I don't know what to do. I need to get back to practice and work harder. Man, you was sorry when you walked in the daggone building. Career over Ryan Tannehill. Career over Julio Jones. Career over Derrick Henry. You wasn't kicking nobody.
Is Julio hurt? What the?
No, they got AJ Brown. They got AJ Brown too, don't they?
Yeah.
He
looked like Tova Mario brother. I just couldn't believe it. I'm watching this game and they're letting the defense is horrible. Did you see the oh my gosh? This dude Kyler Murray. I mean, he ran all over him. He threw all over him. It couldn't tackle him. He did what he wanted to do. Okay, he had the visor. He was underneath the line, looking like this, throwing moon balls, touchdown. Kurt was going off. I knew D-Hop.
D-Hop was killing.
Even the running game was going. Man, career over the whole Tennessee Titan organization. From the coaches, owner, GM.
And that Damien team?
Damien Adams? No, that's Micah. Micah's team.
Micah?
Bro, I was still watching this game.
Damien like the Saints, so he's happy.
Okay,
right
yeah.
Look, fellas. Look, this how I know fantasy is important to me. They were getting smacked. I said, please just give it to my man and let us run, throw, do anything. You couldn't get on the goal line. You had to fake it and run
You got Derrick Henry?
Yes.
You know he did.
That's why he's so upset.
And I'm glad I didn't pick him too. It was
the only person I respect out of everybody on the whole organization. No D-line, no defensive coaches, no offensive coach. The only person I respect is AJ Brown. He came to play. Everybody else was still out there.
Yeah, you don't respect Vrabel?
No. Did you see the display he put out? Oh, he helped. Did you see the game? Career over the whole Tennessee Titans organization. I could have went somewhere else, but that thing had been me hot since Sunday, man. Got smacked up by a hefty, defty skates. God somebody.
Why you doing skates like that, man?
He always want to hit lips.
Skates beat him in fantasy.
Oh, you saying you got slapped?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, I ain't get slapped out and lost. Oh, keep adding words.
I mean,
so my career over at Tennessee Titans, you can end it, man. Y'all don't got me pissed. I'm about to pull up at your house and then slap you around because you got me pissed.
Hold on. That's where the buck stops. You gonna pull up at who house?
The guy in the red. I'm upset. I need to take some anger out.
James must got a red shirt on or something.
No, he's blue.
Talking about me. You pull up over here. You ain't got to worry about pulling up nowhere else.
Oh man! And don't try to bring your hitters because we already discussed that.
Nah, I told you. See, the problem with my hitters is they need a ride to get over there. I gotta find some hitters.
Hey, I can't disagree with that, bro.
I gotta find some hitters with their own
transportation. I got the hitters, but they need a ride.
They need a ride.
I might get them an Uber.
Uber over there, man.
Man, you know what? I'm gonna say this, man. I shouldn't say this. I got a career over, Avery.
Oh Lord.
Career over to the security guard at Fitness Connect. Career over to the security guard at Fitness Connect.
Hey, I was gonna let that ride because I didn't know people wanted out there. But dang, it is a career. How you
got knocked out by Stu? Get that man his $100, bro. Why you supposed to be working? Why you gambling?
Oh man! And then he watch this. And then he got the long beach pants. You know the I forgot what they call it. With the not the fedora. It's something. Not the flannel. But then I knew he was gonna lose because he had the daggone Saucony's on.
I should be petty and put his picture up here, but I ain't trying to get sued. But you're supposed to be security guard. I got to cancel my membership because I no longer feel safe at the Fitness Connection, man.
Hey, where you run your lives, you should be security. You should be security.
Nah, because I shut the Fitness Connection down. There won't be nothing to connect to.
I'm gonna make sure you listen. I'm gonna make sure you owe Stu some money, man. So I'm gonna see you behind.
Hey, look. One thing you're gonna learn about me, Avery, is this: two things. One, I don't bet on things I don't participate in things I don't think I can win in.
I agree.
And number two, right. I don't bet no money I can't afford to lose. I'm betting this $10, $20 here and there. I ain't betting you no $100, $200. No, I'm not doing that. I start losing.
And number three, and here's a number three, and I still ain't got my money back.
Who?
I giving people money to borrow. Don't ever expect it back. Yeah. Knowing that you'll never get it back. Don't even worry about it. People ask me for $5, $10, I pay you back. You ain't seen it, 20, ain't seen it yet. And you think I'm gonna ask you? Nah, but you know.
You better be glad I don't own Fitness Connection. You fired just off the principalities.
Well, shoot, you should have seen his wardrobe. You knew he wasn't on security.
Yeah, man.
Now but Ty right though. That's a heavy career over. When you security, you get knocked out. Come on, man.
And I'm not coming back to work if that happened, bro. I'm not coming back to work the next day like everything's all good. It ain't all good.
And for the dude that every time he shoot and say sit your down, come on, man. And you get knocked out by him, and come on, man. Ty brought it up. Hey, Stu, I don't want no problems, man. I don't want no problems, Stu. All right.
Hey, look, allegedly, in case Fitness Connections, allegedly he knocked him out.
Right.
But all right, man. Like I said, I had to. First week really back. I had to touch on it because that's been bothering me, man. It's been keeping me up at night.
Huh?
Man supposed to be security. He ain't securing nothing. All right, man. We'll holler at y'all next week. If y'all see security, I'm changing my identity.
Huh? Wow. Something wrong with Cat.
You see security, tell them my name Raul Dominguez.
Raul.
All right, y'all. We'll see y'all next week. Peace.